So it's Mujiko on the left and Haru on the right. They're playing for their spot to actually make it to Worlds here. XVmon, Imperialdramon. Pretty good start, actually. Meanwhile, on this side, dang, he's missing both his level 6s, and you need some option cards to help you out. Maybe also some tamers. Yeah, I don't particularly care for this hand just because outside of the evolve here, or just a hard play, there's not much else to do. We'll see. And if you run out of draw in this deck, I feel like it's curtains. All right, so again, we've got DNA Digivolving with the Imperialdramon deck. They just want to quickly get into their Imperialdramon. He can swing twice, and then the top end of the deck is just super crazy with the Imperialdramon Dragon Mode and Fire Mode cards. They hit hard. They have nice defensive plays. And Haru on the right has his essentially a trap deck where you get up a Greymon or a War Greymon or a Metal Garurumon, and then if your opponent basically breathes on the board, you can just sneeze out a Omnimon Ace, and then you just kill them from there. All right, quick start here from Mujiko. He's going to get that level 4 up and raising as soon as he possibly can. No Tamer yet. I think some players would have gone for the early Tamer costs or early Tamer card, but giving 4 away is, or 4 cost away is too much. Wow, he is going to go into the Agumon in the back, and he gets rewarded by finding another one. That's crazy. Fellow really believes in his deck. Omnimon real? Omnimon X did a lot for a lot of decks. Also, this guy just plays Omnimon Ace. This is the Omnimon Ace guy. It's like how in fighting games, like Japanese players will pick one character and play that character until death. At least that was the way anyway. Card games, it feels there are some players who do the same thing. Like there's a guy named Hia who he played, I think for like 10 sets straight. I think he played nothing but like BT7, BT8, Alphamon, and then he finally switched. People do that here. They'll play one. Like there's a guy named Da who plays only D Brigade. Haru is the guy who plays Omegamon or Omnimon Ace. Yeah, his entire deck is the Omnimon Binder Alt-Arts, which is so good to look at. So we're going to pull out here. Okay, you must feel very confident against this XVmon plus Daiken. Please don't be an option. Oh, Imperialdramon, good to see you in trash. Koromala says draw, though. All right, now... You don't not swing with this Agumon, considering... did you only do it for the card draw? You have to swing with this thing. You have to, right? This feels kind of awkward, because you know with Davis and Kin up and the XVmon here, he's not long for this one. You have to swing in there, yeah. Ooh, Stingmon? We don't get anything off this, but the security at 3 is actually pretty big. Omnimon can pretty much clean up the game now if he comes out. So... Matt and Ty gonna come out. This is the one that gives you +1 memory whenever you play an Agumon or Greymon. And then when one evolves, you can evolve the other, I think. Alright, yeah, we saw this coming a mile away. The Kin and Davis Tamer, or Davis and Kin Tamer plays the Wormmon for free. Dang, look at the altar on the beach here, looking good. He's got the... Is this like the... Is that matcha? Or is that like melon soda? With like the beans and like the whipped cream on top. Either way, it's disgusting. Whatever that Wormmon's drinking, I don't want any part of it. Drinking beans and soda? Come on, man. Lydramon comes out here, and then end of turn, we DNA. Make our Imperialdramon. And this will give us +2 memory back, so we'll get to keep the turn. One off of the XVmon, and then one off of the Davis Kin. Boop, rest this, gain a memory, and now it's swinging time. 1, jamming? Jamming? This doesn't have jamming, does it? Oh, never mind. I guess it does. Could Armadillomons win? Bro, I want to know the same question. I want to know. Please tell me. Dang, one more David. Passes 4. Ooh. Yeah, he doesn't want to spend the... I get it. He doesn't want to spend the VMons now. You'd rather spend them when you can use them when the Davis Kin, so... Yeah, this is alright. Haru's hand looking kind of... 3-3 right now. Open Koromon. You cannot go into this Gabumon, unfortunately. Oh, shoot. He's got the future potential card. here. This is an option, eh? Literally and figuratively. Oh, that's right. The memory XVmon does give jamming. Thank you, thank you. You could pull back an Agumon if you really wanted to, and it's only a two-cost play. Is he gonna bank on the Gabumon here? Oh, we're actually gonna use this here. Okay, so it's 3 costs, but I think you get one back from 1, 2. There's War Greymon. Okay, I'm a little worried though. I'm kind of worried that he can't actually get rid of this Imperialdramon this turn. I think if he can, it's game over. And if you try to get rid of this Imperialdramon, there's a potential for an ace to pop out, and then I think no matter what you have, it pretty much gets destroyed. There's not enough memory to play down a Miraculous Ultimate Knight. Yeah, I don't know how you get past this. Like, this is probably going to be a really fast game, and if Omni does drop, like, Partition is problematic, eh? We're going to rest this and gain a memory. Future Potential here? What is this card actually called in English? Is it Future Potential? So, because he got the Tamer here, it's going to be an 8-cost play to go into the War Greymon? It only deletes an 8k or lower? He's going to use... Okay. He's going to use the Gabumon here. Oh, no, he can't. Yeah, that's the War Greymon effect. You either delete something or you don't. Partition? Partition? What? So, on play here, you either delete an 8k lower Digimon, or you can DNA, or you can evolve a Gabumon into a Metal Garurumon. Oh, that was the... Oh, you're right. That is the old Imperialdramon. It's not the new one. My bad. Okay. Good eye, good eye, good eye, good eye. These alt arts are wild, man. Alright, so double Davis Kin here means we can just, like, crap out another Imperialdramon if we really wanted to. And finding a Vmon there off the first Vmon means that we can definitely get there. With all this memory to work with, this is such a scary play. Yeah, look at this. Just go through the deck as soon as possible. I mean, you're not super worried, right? Like, you could reasonably, let's see, 1, 2 to go to 4 to get a first level 4 out. Go to 2 to get the second level 4. You could actually play a 3-cost here if you're still searching for cards. You could actually drop a Searcher here. Although, maybe he doesn't have any more Search Vmons. Otherwise, he would have played it instead of this memory, of this cost -1, right? Yeah, I don't know, man. I guess you threaten the Blast DNA here? Bro, Haru is really just playing poker. I don't think he even has a Metal Garurumon in hand. Yeah, alright. We saw this coming. Imperialdramon here. For 0 cost. Evolve. We're going to gain +1 off the XVmon. And then we can gain 2 off of both of the Tamers. We can freeze both of these guys. And we're going to call his bluff. We're going to call his bluff. You ain't got it, coward. Or you could also just try to remove the War Greymon. There's no Miraculous Ultimate Knight, so you can actually just take him out. If you can bottom deck him or bounce him... Nice! This also works too. Okay. Turn to the Primogen. That's... Okay, it was the 6, yeah. And then there's Dragon Mode here. Oof. Go away, go away. Don't become unsuspended. The Tamer, right? It's the Tamer you don't want to become active. So, nothing to rest. He becomes active, though. And I think we swing over the War Greymon. 1, 2. Now, if he DNAs or Blast Jongris is here, call the bluff. There it is. Oh, no. I mean, not really a bluff at that point, because you got returned to the Primogenitor. So, there wasn't much of any sort of, like... Threat is not... Yeah, threat is probably the word. Not much of a threat there. Or a risk. Alright, we find 2 hits off the Davis here, and then... Elijahmon here for 2. Gabumon sticks around, but he can't unsuspend this turn. You can still evolve on top of it, though, which I think is big. Yeah. Haru really needs Miraculous Ultimate Knight, and he just cannot find it. Just another case of nobody showing up to work. We see the Omnimon. Is that an Omnimon? Yeah, we see the Omnimon, second card from the left. We also has another one there right next to it, but there's no... It's like 3 Omnimons in hand. But we can't find our level 6s, eh? Oh, we had the War Greymon. Did we just pick up a Metal Garurumon? I can't tell what the card on the far right is, but I think it might be Metal Garurumon. Right side first, loss incoming. Not my man Haru, bro. Protagonist energy. Look at this deck. He's like the first protagonist. You know, Davis and Kin, they're whatever. That's like later seasons. But like OGs? The true OGs? Ooh. Future potential? For 2, yeah. He's like, alright, this is the move, yeah. Because we've got a red and blue Tamer out, we can play basically anything except like a black Agumon. So we can play the Agumon here, I think. So, promo card that doesn't see a lot of use in this deck, I think, is a fantastic option. Agumon's gonna let us deep search at this point. Oh no. 4. We get the Tai Tamer and the War Greymon here. The question is, which Tai Tamer do you want? The Tai and Cardi or the Tai and Matt? Yeah, I don't see that Metal Garurumon at all. That's so unfortunate. But, like, playing it this way, you weren't going to pick up one if you saw it anyway, right? You also wouldn't have picked up the... You also would not have picked up the option card either. Dude, where is the wolf? Some Digimon players don't want to hear that. Some Digimon players have had enough of the wolves, to be honest. Haru fighting here. Alright, we do this to pass over 3. We're going to put this at the bottom of the deck. We're going to play something out for a little bit more expensive. Did we find it? Oh no, it looks like it's a white card. It might be the Greymon. He's going to play out the black Tai Tamer. Really? Okay. I guess this is a 3-start turn, but this might be the game. Yeah, we do this. Then if we can somehow make a second or a third stack. Yeah, if we can make a third stack, that'll be 3 swings, plus 1 more from the Imperialdramon. Vmon search, find some pieces. Second Daikin activates. Can we find a search Wormarn? Yep. And, oof. Is that Paladin mode? Or Fighter mode? I don't remember what that alt art is. Is that a black card? It is like a super, super duper rare alt art. Very expensive. Fighter mode ace. Thank you, Gorend. It is not for the faint of wallet. Yeah, a lot of these guys' decks are like completely blinged out. So that's the first check off the Digimon. There's the fucking Metal Garurumon, damn it! Oh yeah, so that actually kind of hurts, right? Maybe not. The Armor Purge off the Digimon means the Vmon sticks around. You can still evolve 2 things and reliably get a DNA and the memory back from the Davis and Kin, if nothing else. Or you just do this. You just second Lydramon up and you rest the Agumon here. To be fair, there are definitely more than 4 Metal Garurumons in this deck. Yeah, there's the Imperialdramon. That might be all she wrote, y'all. Gain 2, keep the turn. Unless there's some crazy ass option I don't know about, like an all delete or some shit. I don't know. First attack. Become active. It's a Tai Tamer. Oh god. I think that's it. Salute my man's Haru. Mujiko second swing. Let's see it. Oh, it's an Agumon, and that's gonna be the game. That's so unfortunate. Oh, well done to Mujiko. He played well there. But man, I would have been so hyped to see Haru make it in like the World Finals with Omnimon. That'd have been such a nice little like toss-up. Unfortunate. So that means that Mujiko, our blue-green Imperialdramon player, is going to be moving on to top 6, which means he's done in this tournament, but his run for the World Championship still continues. He's earned his spot to the World Championships in March, and I'm assuming he'll be playing Imperialdramon there as well.